Could you believe that this manicure was made just using the basic must-have nail polish colors? Hello and welcome to Kokopaina channel. My name is Gintare and today I will share with you my must-have basic nail polish colors and toppers. Firstly, one simply must have a perfect nude. And I'm not talking only about pictures, but the nail polishes as well. Whether it's fully opaque or just a sheer wash of color, a classic nude shade saved my aesticles on many occasions. Have a job interview and want to look cute and presentable? Wear nude. First time meeting your boyfriend's parents and you want to trick them into thinking how well-mannered and put together you are? Wear nude. You simply don't want to put new manicure as soon as it ships? Wear nude. My personal favorite nude is No Way Rosé from Morgan Taylor. She is a little more fancy and metallic, but I love wearing it so much on the days I just can't be bothered by trying to make a perfect smile line near the cuticles. I pretty much just slap her on and I'm good to go. Have in mind that even with fast drying top coat, Morgan Taylor polishes dry longer than your usual indie nail polishes. Now if you have any sheer nude recommendations, just let me know in the comments, because I love wearing sheer nudes, but as of yet I haven't found the shade from indie polishes specifically that I would like. And I say indie because they dry way faster. I had an Orly nude before and I would smudge the nails way too often with it, so I just decluttered it. A good black nail polish is one of the most used shades for me. And I go through a bottle of black nail polish every half a year or so. Not only it is a classic to wear in any official event, but also it is perfect for nail art, stamping, and wearing under your magnetic nail polishes. You know, to make that magnetic line pop. My favorite black, of course, is one called Black from hooooolo. That black is made so well that it is truly fully opaque in one coat. And in addition, it is very extremely black. You know, like a black cat in the dark background? Or like your room at 3 a.m. after you pee and try to come back to bed, but you just stub your toe as usual and you just start cursing in the languages you didn't know you knew. I feel like a good white is another must-have in everyone's collection. It is also great for nail art, stamping, and as a base for neon colors. Yes, I have a whole video on that. By the way, have you ever tried wearing plain white in summer? When you get a tan? I mean, if you get a tan, the contrast of darker skin and white nail polish is just suitable for both manicures and pedicures as well. My favorite white I ran out of a couple of months ago is the one from hooooolo, not milky white. Yes, I should make a hooooolo order, but I'm actually waiting for sales to stock up. International babes know what's up. Anyways, not milky white takes only a few coats to reach a full opacity. And of course, since it is an indie nail polish, it dries way faster. Also, I noticed that mainstream brands don't really make actual pristine white. They make it with a little bit gray or a little bit of yellow undertone, which is quite disgusting if you ask me. Anyways, enough shitting on the mainstream brands. Let's talk about how I almost shat myself on the bus. After visiting grandpa and mom, we went back home. Going home, the whole trip was about 5 hours long. And we were on a bus that had no toilets. Only 10 to 15 minutes left of our journey and I suddenly get this urge to go number 2, but like really badly. I thought I will faint at one point and they were going to call an ambulance and I will just lay there in my fecal matter. About 3 contractions later, we finally stopped at a bus stop near every car shop possible. I thought to myself, man, this is gonna be easy. I will just run in, ask the directions to the restroom, and poop in peace like the queen I am. So naturally I ran to the nearest shop door and it's locked because it's after their work hours. Okay, fear not, I thought to myself, there is another door not far ahead, also locked. Not to panic, I can just run across the street to lighten myself up, right? I ran to the nearest zebra crossing and the traffic light was orange. I wait quite a bit and it's still orange. At that point, I am panicking so bad. But then, to my salvation, I saw a huge old tree, all the way up to the ground. Right next to it, there was a few blocks of some sort of construction concrete, and my eyes just lit up. This is exactly the poop shelter that I needed. I ran as fast as I could, got under that tree canopy, quickly unzipped my pants and did the nastiest dump of my entire life. Nay, I took 2 dumps. After all of this, one might say, who am I to judge the Polish brands if I myself can't take my shit seriously? I can tell you this, only the one who has been through shit can tell you if it's shit or not. If you wish to sponsor me with some diapers for my long, at least 5-hour trips through the whole Lithuania via buses that somehow don't have toilets, you can support me on Patreon right now. Oh yeah, nail polishes. Just imagine. You need to look sophisticated, but black is a little bit too safe, maybe even too boring. While working in retail, I noticed there are 3 types of girlies: dark purple, dark pink, and dark red. I personally am all of them, especially when autumn rolls in. But honestly, sometimes in summer too, especially when I get sad that it's not Halloween yet. For the dark purple girlies, I strongly recommend Mooncat's Queen of Chaos. While it is not my personal favorite out of the 3, I know many people would love to wear this eggplant shade on their nails, which is completely understandable since it is such a classic to wear on colder seasons. It requires a few coats to reach full opacity. For the pink girlies, or as I like to call beetroot lovers, I would suggest wearing magenta jelly from Hooooolo Taco. How could you not love beetroot? Did you know that in traditional Lithuanian pink soup we use beetroot to make it pink? Some people call it Barbie soup. Don't be tricked into thinking it's sweet though, because it's not. Magenta jelly is fully opaque in 2 coats. And for you dark red girlies, here comes From the Ashes from Mooncat. She is one of those shades you will love to wear when you really don't know what to wear, but you want something dark and vampy on your nails. As I say, there is always a good day to wear a vampy manicure, and wear your $2 evening dress you got from the thrift store, and do a fancy makeup to take your pictures in, so your enemies would think that you are having a most intimate wine tasting party with your cat, when in reality you just want to get hammered on a Tuesday because it was a long week. Oh, and From the Ashes is fully opaque in 2 coats, if you were wondering. Also, there wasn't a year when I wasn't excited about Christmas. And there is only one polish to put you in the mood for the winter holidays, a sparkly red. For many years, for me it was Ruby Pumps from China Glaze. That is until I found Hooooolo Taco and Mooncat, of course. It is still a beautiful color, but again, drying time is just not the best. So instead, I use Favorite Sister from Hooooolo Taco. It is honestly probably my most used nail polish of all time. I don't have much left of it, so I can't wait till it comes back in stock on the Hooooolo Taco website. While you're stocking up on some basics, I think you should get these universal toppers as well. And since Christine is the science queen of toppers, of course I recommend Hooooolo Taco. You could get any toppers you want, of course, but I wanted to share the toppers that will look gorgeous on any nail polish you have. Scattered Hooooolo Taco is definitely a staple in my collection. collection. It's just perfect to add a subtle rainbow sparkle on your nails without overpowering the base colors underneath. I feel like reflective taco is a little bit underrated. It doesn't look like this in real life, it just poses for pictures with flash like that. But I personally believe it's another staple since it does suit any color, and those sparkles look so cool. I feel like a road sign whenever I wear it, and who wouldn't want that? Also, just make sure to double up on the top coat while using reflective taco since it does leave an unpleasant gritty feeling otherwise. Just a heads up for those of you who have sensory issues. Now this topper will not be pretty on every color you own, not gonna lie, but it is my most used topper, and in addition, it is one of the most popular toppers on hooooolo taco website as well. It's Aurora unicorn skin. It mostly looks good on cool tone shades and black, so just have that in mind. But it is extremely sparkly and shifty, and I love it, and I will never stop wearing it. Probably my favorite combo is using resting witch face, then Aurora unicorn skin and matte taco. And here is how Aurora looks matte on the other shades as well. So pretty! I also quickly wanted to thank Pamela for giving me a shout out on Facebook group. I believe one thank you kitten is in order. There you go. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye!